Hey, it's Richie and Wes.
He's Richie.
And he's Wes.
And this is our show. If you came here for deep intellectual pop culture analysis, baby, you took a wrong turn.
I couldn't even hold that in.
I'm already a glass of wine in because I thought you were going to be here earlier. So.
Yeah, so did I. Thanks to Laura. She doesn't listen to the show.
Richie has a neighbor who...
A very sweet elderly lady, and she's very, very nice. But she also lives alone. And she's just like some companionship, and she will make food and drop it off on my doorstep. It's very, very sweet.
That's really sweet, though.
Because she just likes cooking, but doesn't have anyone to cook for.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm in a rush to get anywhere, or just to get anywhere in general, I don't have to be in a rush. I could just be going down to check the mail or something. She will start talking.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to break conversation with her. You can start walking, and she'll just walk with you. So I had a...
It's one of those things with the elderly because, like, I totally get where you're coming from, but people don't listen to them.
I know it all.
They really don't.
They don't.
Blow them off.
Yes, and that's really all she wants.
Spend time with them. And right, she wants human interaction.
So I gave it to her for a whole half hour. And was finally able to make it to the studio. But I love her to death. She's very, very sweet. But woof, it's like, okay, honey, okay.
Yeah.
But I can't. I
mean, good for you though.
My mom raised me too well.
Yeah, so many people really would just run to the elevator.
Literally. And I had my headphones in and everything, and I just took them out. You know, being respectful to my elders. She's one of them that actually does deserve it.
True. Yes. No,
yeah.
You don't have to be nice to all old people.
No, fuck that.
Horrible.
Some of them are absolutely fucking horrible. I hope they break a hip. Is that a new poster?
Yes, but I can't find anywhere to hang it.
Because my contact's in it, so I thought it said bagel at the end of it, but it says Ingle. I was like, why does it say bagel? And like, is she sitting on one? But
no, it's a Marlene Dietrich poster for a movie that she did. And it's all in German, and it's a really cool fucking poster.
It looks really, really cool.
If you don't know who Marlene Dietrich is, please look up your old school Hollywood divas.
Yes.
But yeah, I saw it, and I was like, I have to have it.
Super cute.
And now it's in the corner of my room because I don't know. I mean, the studio, because I don't know where to put it.
I have this a similar situation. Someone left this awesome rainbow butterfly splatter painting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a completely black canvas, but like the butterfly is in like a drip paint situation, and it drips in all the rainbow colors. And I was like, oh, I have to have this. And it won't fit anywhere in my room. Because my room's so awkwardly shaped with these weird, like, indentations and shit. And my window is, like, takes off, like, a lot of the space. And there's another window on another wall. And I'm just like, there's literally, and I thought I could put it above my bed, but my headboard goes too high. So it's, like, just 2 inches too long to go above my bed. So it's much like your poster. It's just sitting in a corner right now.
Just sitting in
So I refuse to let it go. Because it's too fucking cute. I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, 2 inches too long to be hanging above your bed is a phrase I never thought I would hear you say.
I was waiting for you to come in with some type of a joke.
Speaking of sex, there is a new product that is coming out for anal sex that looks like one of those rubber ball bouncy things.
Okay.
It's called the A ball. I guess it's anal ball.
All right.
Although they need to rethink that because like anal beads and anal balls are already a thing. They need a better name. But it replaces douching with a biodegradable insertion device. So you put in the ball inside you, and it stops anything from moving around. You don't want it to.
Oh my gosh.
And then within 5 hours, it dissolves in your body.
This is a lot. That was a roller coaster of visualization that I just had. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently it's like seaweed and other stuff.
It's almost like a breath mint for your ass. It just dissolves after a
It
while.
just dissolves. Yeah, so apparently that's a thing that is happening. The A-ball.
That is, I'm still wrapping my mind around that, by the way.
Technology has brought us to new heights. I feel like, here's the thing, good for them. I mean, innovation, I'm all about it. But if you need a physical barrier, maybe now is not the right time to be doing anal.
Yeah, give it a rest. Let that hole breathe and recuperate.
Go on a high fiber diet. Because then that just made me think immediately of like getting backed. I don't know. I just was like, if you need a full on blockade, right?
That's a whole ass.
And then also like, are they
it's a whole anal dam?
It literally is. Also, are they just pushing it up further and further?
Yeah. What the? Oh,
inside you.
We have way too many. Can the inventor or collaborator for this product just come on the show and please explain to us
on the show? I need more information and maybe a few product samples. Well, that's what I wanted to start off with, just to see your reaction. I know we're an audio show, but
you can hear my expressions.
This
honestly.
was for me. I don't care about y'all. Speaking of health devices, this is my 2 up front.
Yeah, I'm like, why are we at a health show today?
Gotta get this out. Okay, speaking of health aids, you know how accustomed we all are to watching a commercial about some disease or condition that they don't even tell you what it is as they're telling you about a medication that you should ask your doctor about while people are running through fields or flying kites or whatever. I saw one the other day.
Okay.
That easily spent 45 seconds going over all of the side effects. I can't tell you what the product was. I don't remember what it was, and they never tell you what it's for. Easily spent 45 seconds telling you all the side effects, like tumors, death, you know what I mean? Just like all the things. And then at the very end of the commercial, really fast, it said, these are not all the risks. You can't even fit it in the commercial.
Right? What the?
Babe, I would rather have the rash.
Yes!
Or whatever it is. Because it's never anything super life-threatening anyway.
No! It's always something that can probably just be ignored for a while and go on its own. Jesus. Not a mini-series for fucking side effects.
For real. And it really was like, these are not all the side effects associated with it. I was like, what?
Stay tuned for the sequel.
You need to tell me more. Richie, what have you been seeing online?
Well, nothing like that. Jesus.
I'm in a very interesting algorithm right now.
Apparently. Fuck is on your TikTok? Oh my gosh. Okay, so funny story. So you are one and only in my head, apparently. Okay, so my boyfriend Marcos has a friend, and I've met him 1,000 times. He works at a bar right by his. We've hung out, and I could not, for the life of me, remember this man's name. It's Wes. My brain has a mental block, apparently.
I'm the only one.
I don't know why you've been putting in this wine, but for years now. But my brain's chemistry does not register the name Wes to anyone else besides you. And I thought that you'd find that flattering.
As it should be.
There can only be one.
Yeah, as it should be.
Oh, Lord. No, but besides that, did you hear about the subway slinger today?
What?
Oh, yes. So DC's had this whole thing, and like National Guards have been there, and it's this whole thing of that man that's in office. This hero, pun intended, got into an argument with the feds, and he chucked a whole Subway sandwich at one of their heads, and it hit them. I lost my mic.
Oh, don't worry. Our sound guys will take care of that.
We'll fix it in post. Please.
What?
Oh, yeah, it was great. And then proceeded to go on the slowest police chase I've ever seen in my entire life on foot. He was basically doing just a light jog, and they still can keep up with him. It took 8 of those motherfucking officers to finally get to him and arrest him. I say free that man.
and give him his Subway sandwich back.
Right? Exactly. Give him a coupon. Subway, bail the man out.
Yeah, Subway needs some good press right now. Oh my god, that really would be like a 30 Rock sketch.
Oh my god, that would be
Like,
slow jog chase and all.
As you know, I have always said previously that I don't believe in violence. Yet that stance has changed. It's changed. I have evolved.
Mm-hmm. See?
I'm a different person now.
I told you, class has been dismissed. There's no more class that I have left anymore.
No.
Sorry.
The high road. I think the only high road on is littered with all the drugs I just took.
But not up your ass. That's going to dissolve. And nothing that takes more than one commercial to show you all the side effects.
No. Well, you know what I don't get are people that take drugs up their ass. Or like
Oh
shots.
my god, no! I've never understood it.
Or like a shot. Like
Yes!
do this shot of alcohol.
Yes!
Alcohol.
Just so they can get drunk almost instantly, which I'm like, girl, I
How
need you
desensitized
to not,
is your
I
butthole?
need you to
No.
leave that A alone and then add another A. And then go to an AA meeting. If you need to get drunk in 2.5 seconds, like, no. Girl!
Yeah. I mean, a skill, for sure. Props for that. But, damn.
Seaweed up your ass. Medications that with endless side effects.
Elderly neighbors that won't let you get on the elevator.
Right?
This is a
Vodka
really
up
good
your
show.
vodka up your asshole. We're coming in hot.
It's a great show. Oh yeah. I wanted to tell you this story. That's why I put it in my notes. Okay. So, you know how I feel about puppets in general. But
Say puppies or puppets?
puppets.
Okay.
Like, I think in a way, puppets are kind of weird.
Yes. Yeah, you have that weird Uncanny Valley thing with them, right?
Yes. But the exception, obviously, is the Muppets.
Yes, duh.
Everybody loves
because
the
they're Muppets, they're not puppets.
Right.
They're actual living, breathing beings that have been on this
Correct.
planet for decades.
Yes. So, big fan of the Muppets. I've actually met a couple of the Muppets. It was very exciting. And I had the opportunity to go to a theater show called Puppet Up, which
Okay.
is...
Sounds like a gay pup night at
It-
a nightclub. Pump it up. Wednesday night at Nikki's. Why can't I let things be nice? Continue.
It is Brian Henson's son of Jim Henson,
Mhm.
so it's the Henson Studio. And they do a live show where it's essentially two shows because there's a camera and the puppets are all playing for the camera so you can
Okay.
see the screens
Yeah.
and see the show on the screens.
Uh-huh.
But it's live, so they're all just dressed in black standing in front of the camera. And then you can see how they have to, like, the
Oh my
choreography
gosh.
involved with them moving around and them dancing because they're all just looking at a screen on the floor to
Yeah.
see where the puppet's at. They're not
Uh-huh.
even looking at
Oh, I know
each
this.
other. They can't take their eyes off the monitor.
I have some Richie lore when this story's over, but continue.
Yes. So it's this really cool, fun show. There's no kids allowed.
Oh my god, this is a dream come true.
For real. And you know, the Muppets can be a little blue sometimes.
Mhm.
They can be a little risque. The show wasn't trying to be
Mhm.
like that. It wasn't like they were just throwing F-bombs for the sake of it. Like, it just was a little more...
Yeah, it wasn't Sesame Street.
It was a little more adult
It
situation.
was a great Muppet caper.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Right. So, yeah, they didn't overdo it. It wasn't anything that...
Yeah.
Whatever. But... Because that wouldn't have been funny to me.
No, that would have been trying too hard.
Yeah, you're just trying
Yeah,
too
no.
hard. You're trying way too hard. So prior to the show,
Mm-hmm.
we had gotten VIP tickets to do a meet and greet
Uh-huh.
with some of the puppeteers from the show
Ooh.
and to see the little mini museum that they set up with some of the other Henson creations.
Yeah.
Including the Fraggles. Yes.
Yes.
So...
Wait, so that was a real Fraggle that you took a picture with?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was the picture.
I thought it was just like it's a stationary, like I know it's like, oh my god! Now I'm even more jealous.
Yeah, so I had posted this picture of me with the Fraggles.
Yeah, I thought it was like a museum type thing where you like go and you can like stand there and take a picture. But there was like, it's like
yeah, so they were
puppet.
real puppet, right? And they're all
that's amazing.
Puppets like degrade over time, so there are no like originals anymore.
Yeah, they do.
They have the molds.
Do not look unless you're extremely morbid, and if so, go look. Do not look at what the Ninja Turtle movie puppets look like in modern day.
Yeah.
Or a few years ago. It's nightmare fuel.
Right. So they have the original molds, and that's really what the puppet anyways. So I was like, yay, this is going to be so much fun. This is awesome, blah, blah. We're going to meet the, blah, blah, blah. And we met Brian and like all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So prior to the show, true to form, I took a little edible THC lemonade.
I know this is going to be part of the story.
And I get the ones at the dispensary, my favorite dispensary, Fat Bunny, right up here on
lesbian owned and operated.
And at this point, I go in there so frequently. They've given me a free T-shirt. They've given me a hat.
Oh my god, that's adorable! Not you getting merch from the fucking weed shop.
Literally. So I was like, I'll just do one of these little 10 milligram lemonades. It'd be great. Yeah, I picked up one that was 100 milligrams.
Oh my god, you poisoned yourself.
I was so fucking high. 10 times the amount I was expecting.
Jesus.
And somewhere...
When did you realize it?
Oh, once we got there and I started drinking the Puppet Punch, a rum... a rum-based cocktail.
I thought this story couldn't get any better. Then enter the Puppet Punch. Okay.
Yes. It was a rum-based, like, pre-batch cocktail that they had for the VIP era. I took a few sips of that and I was like...
The fuck is in this Puppet Punch?
I was like, I feel really... wobbly right now. Like I was like shifting to my hip. I literally could not stand still.
Oh my god! I just thought of a great premise for a horror movie. Keep going, and I'll tell you that afterwards as well.
When I took that picture with the Fraggle, I literally was like, yeah, it's the Fraggle and the dog. Like I was so, and the dog's name was on the bowl.
Oh. My god.
And I literally, and of course it's standing. We're not sitting down watching.
Oh no!
We're standing up.
The story just keeps on giving more and more.
So this is during, like, Brian's making this big speech on stage, and all the puppeteers are hanging out.
Oh my god!
And I am like. And only thing I could think about was if I stand still for too long, my knees are going to lock and I'm going to fall.
Oh my god.
I'm going to fall the fuck on the floor. I cannot stay upright right now unless I'm shifting from one foot to the other. And
then you're going to feel like you're dancing in your head.
I look like a maniac. I'm trying to like pose, like put my hand on my head.
Oh
like,
my god. This is amazing.
It was wild. So that was my night. I do remember some of the show. I do.
Well, that's a good thing. At least you have the memories.
Yeah, it's just a little tip.
Albeit a bit skewed, probably.
But for all of you out there, check the milligrams.
Okay, well, one, I don't think I've ever shared this with you before, but I wanted to be a puppeteer when I was a kid.
What?
So much so that I forced my mom to buy me this, like, $80 puppet. Which, this is way back in the day, so that would be like $200-something today. Which is a lot for a fucking puppet for a kid.
Today it'd be like $2,000. What are you talking about?
But it, like, had, like, the arm sticks and everything, and it was a monkey, and I named him Leroy. And I used to do little puppet shows. I'd go behind the couch and I'd push it forward. Oh, and I got really good at operating that thing and making voices. And then I don't know what the hell happened to that passion. But then the ADHD kicked in, and then every other hobby that I wanted to do flew into my stratosphere. But yeah, I used to want to be a puppeteer badly. And I told you I went on a date with one of the Muppets.
I feel like that is lore that we've explored before on the
Yes,
show,
yes, I
but-
dated one of the Sesame Street characters. No, I'm not going to say who it is, but clearly did not last very long. It was a very nice date. Wasn't going to happen. No, don't know what I was thinking at the time, but it was a nice date or two. But
Yeah.
But speaking of this, like Puppet Punch, what a great horror movie! So the premise that you're going to one of these shows, you drink this Puppet Punch. And the real thing is that they're drugging people for these rich people to watch, and then you wake up and you're the puppet. Human puppets being rigged and shit, and there's nothing you can do about it because you're paralyzed.
That is a Black Mirror episode right there.
Right? We're data stamping this, right? Just in case someone steals this idea. We've given Hollywood a lot of good ideas. But
We have.
But how terrifying would that be? But also, how fun would that be? Not to be in it, but like to watch as an episode.
Right.
Oh my God. Well, speaking about something that has no children, do you see the tennis player drama today?
No.
Well, you know I never talk about sports, so it must have been something hilarious. This tennis player yelled at an umpire because someone brought their goddamn baby to a tennis match. And it was just wailing and crying like babies do.
Yeah.
Not the baby's fault. Totally the parents' fault.
No, that's always the parents' fault.
Yes, if you can afford a goddamn, and it's like one of the big ones. So if you can afford to go to this fucking tennis match, you can afford a sitter for a couple hours, sweetheart. And the umpire said, "What do you want me to do? Kick the baby out?" And she said, "Yes." And so did the rest of the crowd, because they were fed up as well. You just heard other people being like, "Yes, make the baby leave." Why is there a child
No.
of crying age at a tennis match?
That shouldn't even be a thing that you need to explain
Thank you.
at an event like that. The same thing goes for other events too, like weddings. All weddings. I don't care.
Oh my God.
No kids.
Seriously.
No. Absolutely not.
Oh.
Yes, you can have your little cousin Timmy as the ring bearer.
Right.
That's it.
The movies. Wait till that shit fucking comes out in 2 more weeks on streaming. Do not bring your, like,
Baby.
2-month-old
Yeah.
baby to be screaming inside the damn... And it's always something that's not kid-appropriate because I don't watch kids' movies.
I watch a lot of animation and stuff like that, and look, if it's daytime and it's a kid's
Yeah.
movie,
That's
what
fine.
the fuck am I gonna do? That's why I go at 11 p.m.
I watch horror movies. Why is your
Thank you.
baby in the goddamn horror film? Of course it's gonna cry. It's scared.
Loud.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Ooh, okay, so something really funny happened today in the world of music. So Cardi B remains to be one of the funniest people in the music stratosphere. So she announced her album.
Wait, did they kick the baby out? Sorry.
I think they did.
Yeah, no, because they had to.
Yeah, I think they did.
The parents just set it outside.
Right. Put in one of those ball flinger thingies. Let me stop. For fucking motherhood of America comes after their podcast next. Okay, so Cardi B a couple of weeks ago released finally the date for her second album because it's been 10 years since her first. Which still, hey girl.
She is still relevant.
Exactly.
People still talk about her, so.
But then Taylor Swift announced that she was going to be announcing the date for her album. Oh yes.
She does that all the time.
Oh well, this is the funny part.
Was it like coordinated?
Oh, this is the thing. No, it wasn't coordinated.
Okay.
But also, today she announced it, and it's not the same date that Cardi's album's coming out. Cardi B posted that meme of like nervous SpongeBob like holding the ball. And then the clip from Scary Movie to where Brenda's like, "Thank the Lord! Thank the Lord!"
Taylor is known for that.
Yes!
Like, all shade to Taylor, because she has done that multiple times where she has released something on the
an album or a variant or something to block someone. But apparently there's all love between her and Cardi, but Cardi's response to this, it wasn't no words, just those two memes. Just a, whew, okay. My album's still safe to be released on this. Yeah, I am a little excited about this Taylor album, though. Not that I'm ever really a big fan of hers, but the whole thing's going to be done by Max Martin. And Max Martin makes nothing but bops.
Yeah.
For 30 years straight. No misses. So maybe she'll be like that one pop album that had all those catchy pop songs on.
I loved Reputation.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't fucking care what anyone says about it fitting into her discography or
nope,
not sounding like her.
That's the one album, like, yes, play it again.
I fucking love
And she worked with him on most of those tracks. So, yep, give me Reputation 2.0. I'm here for it, girl. No more folky music. I don't care about your football boyfriend. Give me some fun, poppy dance tracks. I'm good.
I just love that era for her because, like, maybe she wore like some darker eyeliner or, you know, had a slightly higher cut to her dress or whatever. But it was never like she took herself seriously. She just doesn't ever seem to take herself very seriously.
No, she really doesn't.
And I just kind of liked where it was like, yeah, I'm being that girl right now. Right? Like, that was what I loved about it.
I'm wearing fishnet tights and booty shorts, and I'm doing minimal choreography.
But the song,
and it works, though.
The songs fucking slap, though.
Yes, totally.
Like, those are some bangers on that
album.
Even though
she's like pseudo-rapping on some songs.
Some of them shouldn't even work.
But they do.
But they do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here for it, but I'm just cracking up at Cardi being that self-aware. Being like, oh, fuck, this bitch is about to come and fuck up my damn my damn software album rollout. And it's like, okay, never mind.
We can breathe.
Different date.
I say good for Cardi B, not only for being, you know, self-aware, but for taking her time on the second album, because there's that sophomore slump that is very famous, because once someone puts out an album that does really well, they're rushed through the next phase of their career, which that's where a lot of stuff is happening to them. You know, I'm like, obviously career-wise, but I'm sure emotionally-wise too.
Oh, totally. You're getting used to everything. You're getting used to this stardom.
Yes, that's why a lot of second albums are about being famous. But Chaperone said something similar the other day. Like, yeah, it might take another 5 years before I do another album, because that's how long it took to do the last one. Yeah. And good. And people were like, well, you know how people are on the internet. They're like, that's so tired. She can't release another album. I'm like, girl, let her create. Yes. So yeah, good for her. Yeah. I mean, she's a trip. She really is. She just might be like that wild cousin that everyone has with no filter. Was always a class clown. Don't know what's going to come out of her mouth, but it's always going to be something hilarious and probably a lot crass. But yeah, but she cracked me up. What do you have next? She is very funny, and yeah, I'm definitely, you know, that'll be. She's always fun. Her and Megan are one of my one-man dance party albums coming up. Her and Megan Thee Stallion are just always just so fun. Like they're goofy, they're funny, they make fun music. They seem to just be enjoying the ride. I always wonder with people like that. I know she had the reality show stuff, and her career trajectory is so fucking weird to me. Oh, totally. She's like the first reality star that I hit mainstream and had a serious career. No other blueprint for a Cardi B character. Like, New York is still trying to get on reality shows. Right. So it is really interesting to me to see, you know, where she's come. And I am curious if people think about that. Like, what do I... Because I just saw an interview with Shirley Manson from Garbage. Yes. And they were set to do a huge world tour for their new album
Uh-huh.
when 9/11 happened.
Oh, God.
And that basically just
derailed everything.
dissolved the whole world,
Yeah.
really, but also the band. And she was like, I had really to think about what our songs aren't getting played.
Mhm.
We obviously have no career right now. We
Yeah.
can't go anywhere. Like, this is clearly in context with everything else that's happening in the
Yes.
world. It wasn't all about her. But she was just like, I had to really think about my career.
Yeah.
And what I was going to, what am I going to do?
You get
And-
used to this routine and this, and everything happening just, not without effort, obviously, but you get used to a certain thing being your thing, and it just working out the way that it's always worked out.
Yeah, and for someone like Cardi, curious what her sort of long term.
Yeah, same.
Because no one's going to be at that height forever.
Exactly.
Regardless of, anything
Mhm.
that they're doing. So.
But she seems to be a smart businesswoman. You know who's really smart, actually? Megan Thee Stallion. Do you know that she owns 2 Popeyes?
What?
Yes! So not only has she graduated college while all this is happening, has her own tequila brand now.
Why is it always tequila?
Well, she loves tequila, so that's
Yeah.
that's been like her thing. But yes, she owns 2 Popeyes franchises. Which I say, you don't see Popeyes really closing or anything like that. Good for her! If she ever wants to stop rapping, she has some income coming in.
And free food for life.
Yeah, oh god, free Popeyes for life. I would be grossly overweight with extremely high cholesterol, but I'd be very, very happy. Not gonna lie.
Okay. I don't know how to make a segue into this other than we are both into horror. And I think you would really like this documentary.
Oh, what is it?
Picture it. It's the 1980s.
Uh-huh.
A very unique horror movie has come out called Nightmare on Elm Street
Uh-huh.
that has taken the world by storm, and they decide to do a sequel. Do you remember
Yes,
the sequel?
the gay one.
Yes! And everyone has always referenced this movie for being so overtly gay. I mean, there is a scene like in a leather bar.
It's extremely gay.
It's very gay. And then the star of
That's why it's
the
our favorite.
movie, the star of the movie was at the time a closeted gay man, but
Oh, I didn't even know that part.
yes. Oh my god, so that
Look at me
ruined
not knowing something about horror history.
his career.
Oh my god.
He had been doing really well up to that point.
Yeah.
Gotten that movie, and that was certainly through today, being in a horror movie franchise is a big boost to your career. And then after that movie came out, his agents were like, well, I guess you'll have to play gay forever. Because you're too gay.
Wow.
No one would believe you as straight. And he'd been doing other roles up to that point.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even out of the closet.
Oh my gosh.
And basically ruined his career and all this stuff. So, he did a documentary where his mission was to kind of rewrite his own headline. Instead of being, the gay guy that kind of left Hollywood, whatever, he did a documentary called Scream, Queen, exclamation point.
Yeah.
My Nightmare on Elm Street. His name is Mark Patton. That's the actor. And this documentary follows when he gets back together with all of the cast.
Wow.
Yes. And it's this cathartic journey for him to be able to finally say, like, I've been holding all this shit in for all these years because, like, I don't feel like anyone ever defended me or ever.
Oh, that's amazing.
Even including, like, the writer who.
This sounds juicy.
It really was, because it really takes you through, like, he's been just holding all this shit in for so long and resentful, and goes through this journey where he gets to reconnect with
Holy
people.
shit.
He gets to say his piece
Good for him.
face to face with people who,
Oh, that sounds healing.
yes, it's really, really well done.
How sweet.
Scream Queen. My Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I think I just watched it on Tubi or something.
Nice. Oh God, I had my own nightmare last night. But if you listen to the show for a while and you're a friend of the show, oh my God, I have to do a shout out. Should have done this at the top of the damn show.
This show is
I'm horrible. Welcome to Inside of My Head.
ATT production.
Oh man, I don't know how to even like say Mr. Seth Jr.
Okay.
MRCEFJR. Hey, Twitter follower and listener to the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a fan that put two and two together that I was the other host of this show on Twitter and wrote the cutest tweet that, oh my God, why am I just now connecting that you're Richie from the Richie and Wes podcast? I've been listening since like 2020. I like at least one of your tweets daily and I've never made the connection. I'm so embarrassed. No need to be embarrassed. That made our day. Because I still forget that people actually listen to us.
Yes,
That's a long-time fan.
Yeah, that's a long-time fan. And then you got to tweet out links to our show more.
Yeah, I know.
What was on this nightmare?
Oh my God.
I remembered.
I brought it back.
Don't worry.
Oh my God. Thank you guys. Oh my Lord. I had a nightmare last night that I got recruited to be a celebrity assistant, but they wouldn't tell me who the celebrity was. And then they just gave me an offer letter, and I accepted it, and they gave me direction to this person's home. Guess who the person was? My arch nemesis, Heather McDonald!
No! You've had a long-standing one-sided feud on
Right, literally.
for quite a while.
Oh my God, I couldn't even tell you the emotions that I was feeling in this nightmare, and I couldn't escape because I had signed a contract, and I was afraid that she was gonna find out who the fuck it was.
She was gonna put two and two together.
Right, literally speaking of putting two and two together and finding out my identity. Oh my God, I had to run around with her running errands, and then I had to like schedule these meetings for her, and then she kept asking me for my Twitter, and if I had YouTube, and if I've ever seen her videos on there, and I was like, oh no, not at all. She was like, oh, like everyone does though, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God, if this bitch fucking finds out me talking shit about her, which I haven't really. Gave her one little critique, and she pissed me off.
Not lately, Davidson.
No. But I unsubscribed from her. Especially after it came out that she was a fucking Trump supporter. So I was like, no. But yeah.
Talk about hell.
Talk about my nightmare on fucking Elm Street. Jesus.
Ooh. Yikes. Speaking of celebrities, someone that we like, the chaotic energy of Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh God, what does she do now?
Well, she lives in the area.
What has she been doing?
She's been doing things.
I'm like, I feel like I haven't seen her name like in a movie or anything in a while. She's just taking a break.
I don't think she is.
Or she's producing more
like
stuff like
over. That. She reached that saturation point.
Oh yeah.
So
that lasted a while.
Yeah, I think she's still doing stuff,
but
she's not.
Yeah, constantly
being pumped out.
Good for her.
Yes. Well, she lives here in the area. She was accidentally locked inside the Fairfax Whole Foods right down here.
Mine?
Fairfax in Santa Monica.
Oh, the one over here. Oh my God.
Fairfax in Santa Monica. Locked inside Whole Foods after hours.
Huh.
Because they didn't know she was in the store.
Oh my God. That is amazing. That's some shit that would happen to me.
100%. Yes, yeah, that would be like the lights go off and I'm trying to compare two products.
Right.
Yeah, so she was locked in this Whole Foods, which, by the way, if you don't know the lore of this Whole Foods on Fairfax and Santa Monica, it has the tiniest little parking lot, which is
oh my God.
It's like a hellscape parking lot.
And it shares that space with like 8 other businesses.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. And I'm not even exaggerating. Literally, it's like 8 other businesses that are there.
And it's a really busy corner
yes.
of West Hollywood, so there's constantly just so much traffic.
On both streets.
People trying to come in and out of the parking lot and all the... Just imagine.
And it's one of those weird ass, like, you have to go, like, at a fucking, like, you're driving up to the sky to get into the parking lot at first. It's that weird little, like, upward.
Like a hill.
It's a lot. It's
From
like
the
it's
sidewalk
like literally.
to the hill.
It's like 15 feet up from the fucking sidewalk for no reason. It's very weird. Not because of underground parking or anything. Oh no.
No.
It's just elevated for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, this store, oh God. I've seen some things. That's the one that I go to. It's walkable. Walkable from here. One of the reasons I do love Los Angeles so much, and West Hollywood specifically. But yeah, so after her ordeal of getting locked in the store,
Yes.
I don't know all the details, but after this ordeal, they offered her a $50 gift card for her inconvenience.
Dude, I told my black ass just to get the fuck out.
$50? That's like what is that? Like a gallon of milk?
Literally. That's 2 eggs there.
What? Thank you. And it's Jennifer Lawrence. You'd think you'd make a little more of a grand gesture knowing that this was going to be in the press. Right? Sure. And either of us would be like, $50? Oh, great.
I can buy a stick of gum. Thank you.
I will get that one power bar.
Right.
But I just thought, one, how relatable is that? And
extremely, actually. It's great.
Does that not seem to be totally on brand for her?
Oh, totally. Definitely. That's fucking funny.
She's one of the ones I want to party with. Like, I definitely would want to hang out with her. She would be, granted, it would be the most chaotic night of my life.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know where I would wake
I'm about to say, you're not going to know what's going to happen at any given moment of time.
No.
You're probably going to end up at someone's after hours, probably hers.
Correct. But yeah, she's a fun one.
You know who's not a fun one?
I knew that's where I was going.
Heather McDonald's. No, fucking Anna Delvey. You hear about this bullshit that happened this week? Probably not. Let me get you caught up. All right, so she did a photo shoot, if you can call it that, with her fucking ankle bracelet on.
Why is she fucking
drives me crazy. She's a felon!
Infamous, yes. I understand that.
Yes.
They made a movie about her, but why is she a thing?
I don't know, but she's
Who is trying to make Anna Delvey fetch?
I don't fucking know. But she took some photo, like had some photo shoot like on the street or some bullshit with these like cute little bunnies. Only cute part about the whole photo. And then the bunnies were just discarded in Central Park.
What? What?
Yes. And then they claimed that the bunnies were not discarded. Then it came out, and I still think that she forced this kid to say this, but it also could be true. She has this assistant who's 19 years old, and he said, I'm coming clean. I left the bunnies. What happened was that they got the bunnies that were like that someone on Facebook was like giving away or something like that.
Okay.
And then they like had us use them like for the photo shoot, and then they just gave them to me. And I don't know how to take care of bunnies, and he thought that bunnies are animals, so them being out in the wild.
So he let them loose in Central Park?
So he thought that they would just be fine on their own, not realizing that domesticated bunnies don't last like a day or two out in the wild because they don't know how to survive in the wild. They're not wild rabbits. So they were found and they were rehomed to like a shelter, but he freaked out apparently and just didn't know what to do. Which I still think that she fucking just ditched those. But I also can see her being like, goodbye, the bunnies are yours. And he's like, what the fuck? I don't fucking, huh? I didn't ask for these goddamn bunnies. I would have taken them to a shelter.
This sounds like a 30 Rock sketch.
Yes, it really does.
I'm rewatching 30 Rock.
Yes.
That is so, I can 100% see her. What was the whole point of having the bunnies?
Just as a prop. And why? What, is there any reasoning with her? Let's really be honest here.
Probably raising funds for like a bunny charity.
Right.
That she's going to put directly
while
into her
showing
bank
off
account.
her ankle bracelet. stupid bitch. Oh, God, I can't stand her. But you know who I can stand? And this is my last story. And this was fascinating for me to find out. Shout out to Humble Brag Podcast with Cynthia Bailey and Crystal Minkoff from Housewives of Beverly Hills and Atlanta, who has the most entertaining podcast besides ours that I've actually watched in a while. And I tune in every Monday because they're just so fun and relatable and funny. And they really talk about Housewives, which is even more great. It's just... But
now I might listen.
Right. But Cynthia, the running joke is that because Crystal has a shit ton of money, she has this $150 million coconut water company. Also, her husband, like, created the fucking Lion King, like, behind, like, this is, yeah. So she's fucking loaded, but she's the cheapest fucking bitch ever. And she thrives in it. She's like, oh my God, no, that's so expensive. And Cynthia's just like, girl, really? I'm in your mansion. Like, she's like, I know. She's like, I have money, but like, I still am like very money conscious because she grew up without having any. So that's just always going to like stick with her, which, you know, is relatable. And then their other running gag is that Cynthia is always working because Crystal's like, Cynthia, you are always having a brand deal with someone. You have a purse line coming out. You have a dress line coming out. You have a suit line coming out. She's like, what do you mean I have money? You're the one that's always on a gig. And then she was saying that her inspiration, because Cynthia used to be a model, that her inspiration is another model, Kathy Ireland. And they went into this deep dive on air. It was like watching us, actually. With how we will like just Google things, they were Googling along.
Usually, I will say it's you, and it's in your brain.
Yes.
Like, we hit some topic, and you're like, actually, back in 2005.
Literally, yeah.
Like, you go into this...
I'm in, like, robot
seance.
mode sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very weird. My brain works in very mysterious ways. But do you know that Kathy fucking Ireland is worth $500 million?
Yep.
Because... And Cynthia said, she's watching interviews, she says she never turns down a licensing deal. And never has, and never will. So she has lamps and like Lamps Plus, she has towels and Target.
I was going to say, she has a whole home furnishings collection.
Yes.
Couches, fucking...
Oh,
you could do your entire
Crystal just kept
home.
scrolling. She was like, oh, wait a minute. What?
Yes.
Her fucking company in 2021 alone made $3.1 billion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she's been doing that for a while.
Oh, yes.
Like, she's the blueprint.
Yes.
Because...
And Cynthia wants to follow suit.
She started doing that shit a long
She said, I
time
love
ago.
it because she's just fucking, like, wealthy, but you never hear about her. She's never getting papped. You don't hear about her in any scandals. She's not out trying to get attention. She's just rich as fuck and enjoying her life and her fucking empire.
Also, did they dive into how Hollywood fucked her over?
No!
Oh, I forget all the details, but she's like one of the ones that was...
Oh, God.
I don't know if it was a Harvey Weinstein situation or what
Lord.
have you, but yeah, basically like being an incredibly beautiful woman, wanting to get into acting, blah, blah, blah.
She was Sports Illustrated. She was the girl.
She was...
Like, she was
huge
the
model.
number one person every single year. She had her issue come out.
Right. But she did try to pivot into acting.
I didn't even know that. Are you Googling along?
I am. I'm Googling along right now because I know...
I'm going to show you a clip of this when we're done recording, just so you can see how much they are like us. And it's surreal for me to watch sometimes. I'm like, this is really how we would look if we had a 3-camera setup.
And we were both like really rich. Like richer than we are now.
Exactly. Yeah, what was she in?
Hold on. I don't know. My internet just freaked out. Please wait. I'm going to have to use Google AI.
Because now I'm curious.
Oh. Apparently, I am wrong.
Which is not, it's just not abnormal for this show, mind you.
Yeah, we get it wrong sometimes. Apparently, oh no, she did transition to acting. She had some acting roles.
Okay.
Melrose Place, Suddenly Susan.
Oh, that's right. She was on there.
Yes. And she acknowledged it wasn't really her strong suit and decided to pivot to business and family.
Oh,
So
whoops, sorry. Well, we're not sorry for Weinstein. I mean, that's a
blacklisted
normal fucking
No, I really
assumption
thought
to
it was
make.
one of those situations where she was like, what am I going to
Pushed into
do?
something
And I'm
else.
like, I'm going to make couches. But yeah, actually, that was all her, which is even more brilliant. for
Right.
Recognizing your limitations and not forcing yourself into an
Right,
industry that you don't
exactly.
fit in.
Exactly.
Good for her.
Yes, but fuck, that's a lot of goddamn money.
That's a lot of money, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, shit. At
People
first, I thought, I was like, oh, it's probably just her business. But oh no, not in the business. It's pulling in billions of dollars a year. No, that money's
Don't
hers.
forget, there's her, there's Jessica Simpson.
Yes.
There's, some of those girls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why the Olsens are
Insane.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell you something else about the show, but I'll let you watch it afterwards because this is hilarious.
Well, we'll end the show on, I think, a nice high note.
We have those on the show? I know I've been gone a couple of weeks because I've been injured, but my health things have changed. I'm just kidding.
I thought this was adorable. Okay, wait, have you seen Superman?
Not yet, no. And oh my god, I had a loss this week.
What?
My lovely app is no more
Your torrent app?
because
Your
my
pirate app?
dumb ass I haven't used it in a couple of weeks, and my dumb ass to save space on my phone put to offload apps if I'm not using them in a certain amount of time, and it offloaded it, and because it's gone now from the App Store because they only pop up for like a week or so, I have no access to it, and I have yet to find another one.
Yikes.
It
Well,
was so good too.
I'm sure someone listening to the show can jump into our DMs.
Oh, I have Reddit notifications on.
And
The second someone drops a replacement, boom. Because it was so good and it was so clear. You could watch brand new movies immediately when they first dropped. And mind you, I will
Allegedly.
say this. I am not one of those people that does not go see movies.
Yeah.
I am one of the people that does not mind watching something and seeing if I like it and then spending money on it if I happen to like it. There's nothing wrong with previewing what's going on.
No, we've seen plenty of movies together.
Yeah.
But Superman, the hit of the summer,
Mm-hmm.
which has, by the way, surpassed any other Superman box office. Not that I think box office is always a indicator of whether or not the movie was good
It
or
definitely is not.
what have you, but that's part of our,
And how many Fast and Furiouses?
they are still making money.
I know they are.
But this version was very hopeful, kind of
Mhm.
silly, definitely a family movie,
And there was a dog.
and there was crypto, which is
Yes.
the best part of the whole thing.
It's never been featured before.
No. That really set the tone
Yeah.
for the
In
film.
any live action Superman, I don't believe. TV shows or otherwise, right? I
TV
think
show,
just animated.
he was in Titans. Yes,
Is that live action?
it was.
I'm thinking of Teen Titans. That's the
Mhm.
animated one. Okay, never mind.
Well, thanks to crypto, dog adoption has increased by over 500%.
Okay, that's adorable.
How cute is that?
That is cute. See? And just a segue back to our segment just a couple of minutes ago. Adopt more dogs. Do not adopt fucking bunnies during Easter.
Oh, God.
Because your kids can't take care of them, you don't want to, and they end up like Anna Delvey's fucking bunnies, released to the wild, or just back up for adoption. Like, stop it.
They're more like cats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they ever get trained to use a litter box fully, but they can
Mm-hmm.
use litter boxes.
They can, yes.
And they're more like cats
Yeah.
really, than like a dog. But yeah, they can be home
Yeah,
animals. You know, you can
exactly.
let
But
them roam around.
don't
your
be
home.
buying your fucking 3-year-olds fucking bunnies for Easter because it happens every year, and then the adoption agencies always put out every fucking year since people aren't getting it. Stop getting your kids bunnies that they can't take care of. So adopt a dog.
Adopt a dog.
Your kid can grow with it, and they can name it and train it.
I think that adopting a senior dog is a really good idea for families.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to bust shit up.
Uh-huh.
Right?
It's already trained.
It's going to be gentle with the kids. It's going to be trained. Sure, it might teach them about life and death a little earlier
Oh, God.
than you were planning.
But those are things that they're going to have to learn eventually anyways.
Thank you. But
That's why we don't have any children.
you know what? My childhood was filled with shit like that.
So was mine.
My grandmother, who partially raised me, died when I was 7.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I found my grandmother dead.
Oh, Jesus.
When I was 7, yeah.
I didn't know this.
You didn't?
We both lost our grandmothers at 7?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're in the same house, and I just went to... sorry, guys. Trigger warning.
I
don't want
said
to
we were going to end on a positive note, Richie.
But it made me, not... No, I'm still petrified to death for myself, but it made me, not be freaked out about the death of others, if that makes sense. Because I was the first one to find her, and I calmly went to my mom.
Yeah.
I used to call her Nanny. I'd be like, Mom, I think Nanny might have passed away. Just calmly.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know what struck me to do that, because I think most kids would be freaked out.
I don't know. I think kids have a more intuitive nature than we give them credit for.
I think I knew it.
Even though I don't want to give children credit for anything.
Yeah.
I do think kids have a more...
Yeah, and then my mom freaked
open
out.
minds. Yeah.
And of course, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, I found her. Yeah, it was during the summer. It was probably I think a Tuesday, oh my God, whoa, the details are, I think it was Tuesday at 1 or 2 p.m. Oddly enough. Yeah. But yeah, you're going to have to learn about it. I'm fine. Somewhat.
We're doing great.
Somewhat. As I'm completely morbid and into horror movies. And a completely horrible, dark sense of humor. I'm not completely fine.
I never put that together. So many people died when I was a kid and growing up, and
and that's how we get along so well.
I never really put it together. That's why I might like horror movies, but I don't know. Also, my grandfather was a butcher, and I saw
that's right.
Cows getting cut
you
up
saw
and
it
stuff
all
when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, I've been desensitized to a lot of things, but also I'm fine. I'm doing great.
We're fine. We're thriving. Completely well mentally adjusted.
And we don't need to adopt any doggos because we're puppy sitting / dog sitting all the time now.
Oh yeah, I got attacked by all 3 of those little monsters when I came in.
Yes, we have
2 little hellhounds, and then there's one little...
There's a senior
the little
dog.
angel one that is actually all fluffy and white out there.
Yeah, a fluffy white dog, and then the 2 Frenchies. So, yes, dogs bring so much joy into your life. Any pet, I think, really brings
totally.
joy into your life. But dogs have a very certain energy. I'm trying to bring it back around, guys.
It's a happy.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors and our show notes and save some money by using our coupon codes. Until next time,
Goodbye.
bye.